guys, so it's after 6:30 in the evening, which means it's like just over 5 hours to go until Wrestlemania, and I honestly cannot wait. I'm like really like excited for it, even though I'm just going to be watching it on my own and stuff, which is really dull, but I just get like really excited for like Wrestlemania. So yes, here it is, time for my prediction video, the one day of the year where I am a complete failure. Well, that probably happens other days, but in like YouTube terms, it's a complete failure because my predictions for Wrestlemania are always so awful, but it's the only like pay-per-view that I will actually predict, because if I would just look like a loser like the whole year round. So yeah, so like I said, yeah, my predictions are usually always wrong, and I'm just hopeless. Like, I honestly don't know. I always get like confused between like who I want to win and who like I think should win in terms of storyline. But then WWE never do what like needs to be done to like help the storyline. So that's why I end up failing so badly with like my predictions and stuff. So yeah, these predictions aren't going to be in any particular order, obviously, because I don't really know what order the matches are going to go in. That's the thing. I don't even know who's going to start the show off this year, because they normally have like Money in the Bank like or something like that to kick it off. But obviously the lack of Money in the Bank match. So yeah, I don't know what match is going to start it off with, because to be fair, of like the undercard, there's none which really stick out, which would be like a good kind of opener, unless they like start off with like someone like Rey Mysterio, like, you know, like a really popular guy or something. But yeah, so who do you guys think is going to, like, you know, start off the show? That can be like my question for this video, because I don't know. And do you think that lack of Money in the Bank is going to hurt like Wrestlemania, because it's been like such a tradition for the last few years? I should have talked about that in my previous videos, but see, things like this I just completely like forget it, and I'm like, duh, why didn't I mention that? Anyway, I was supposed to be predicting, so we have The Core versus Kane, Big Show, Santino, and it was meant to be Vladimir Kozlov, but I like read on the internet that he supposedly got attacked by the Core Access, so Kofi Kingston has replaced him, which is kind of obvious because they weren't actually going to leave Kofi out of WrestleMania. So for this one, I'm going to predict the Core, just because I think that if they like lost this match, it would just like really kind of like ruin their run. Obviously, you know, with like them being tag team champions, Wade Barrett just winning the Intercontinental Championship. If they just like lose now, it'd be a bit like, well, that's pointless. So I'm going to go for the Core. I think most people are voting like, you know, Big Show and Kane's team, but I'm going to go for the Core. So that means I'm going to be wrong, because generally I go against what everyone else says, and then I lose really badly. But never mind. So then we have Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan for the US title. Now I'm going to go for Sheamus for this one, because like, well, see, everyone's like, oh yeah, well, you know, Daniel Bryan's going to win it back. But I don't know, I can't understand the logic of Sheamus winning it like 2 weeks ago, for him then just to lose it again at WrestleMania, and it's just like, that would be just like a rubbish run. But whatever, WWE will probably do the opposite and say, yeah, they want Daniel Bryan to win it again, because then all the fans will be happy. So yeah, I don't know why I'm justifying why I'm not going to get my prediction right, but I don't care. So yeah, so I'm going to go for Sheamus for that one. I'm trying to like do like a bit of a mix for faces and heels as well, because you can't really have like, because if like generally, like if I look through these, and I'd probably say like all the heels would win, but they wouldn't do that, so I'm going to put in a few faces here and there as well. Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio. The logical choice for this would be to have Cody Rhodes win, because, you know, it would just like continue his like, you know, like his career and stuff, and him getting like better. But Rey Mysterio tends to always win at WrestleMania and stuff, and because he's like the super face, so it'd be, you know, they probably wouldn't risk him losing. So I'm going to go for Rey Mysterio for that match. Then we have Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool versus John Morrison, Trish Stratus and Snooki. Well, I can't really see Snooki's team losing, considering, you know, she's like the guest in this, and she's probably being paid like loads to be in WrestleMania. So I'm going to go for them winning, just because I am. Then we have CM Punk versus Randy Orton. Now this one's a tough one, because they're both like really good. Like obviously CM Punk's like awesome as like a super heel, and like Randy Orton's just Randy Orton. So this one's kind of a tough choice, but I think I'm going to go with Randy Orton, even though that would kind of like, you know, make it a bit, because obviously I know he like took out like the whole of Nexus and stuff, so it's logical for him, you know, just to beat like CM Punk, but then it would kind of, you know, be good for CM Punk to get this victory over Orton, you know, showing that he doesn't need Nexus, he can do it on his own. So, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just going to stick with Orton. Yeah, don't let me change my mind, I'm just going to stick with that and go with it. So then we have Alberto Del Rio versus Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think Del Rio's going to win this one. Yeah, I think Edge, you know, I like Edge and everything, but I think it would be good for Del Rio to win, you know, and just, you know, get like a bit of like credibility and stuff. For some reason I'm thinking that there could be like a turn, like Christian could turn on Edge in this match. I don't know why I think that, no one else has really mentioned it. It's probably completely ridiculous, but it could happen, considering, you know, Alberto Del Rio took out Christian, so that obviously stopped him. He could have been the one to have the chance to, you know, go on to WrestleMania, so like, you know, it could be like jealousy of, you know, Edge for being like the champion and stuff, and him being the one to face Del Rio at WrestleMania. So no, could be completely talking nonsense here, but it could happen. But yeah, so no, I'm going to go for Del Rio. Either he just wins it or he gets help from Christian. Then we have Undertaker versus Triple H. Now, I really, really cannot see the streak being broken, because that would just be a bit like, what? And like I said before, if anyone's to do it, it should have been Shawn Michaels last year or the year before. So I'm going to go with Undertaker for this one, because, you know, Triple H has been beaten before at WrestleMania by Undertaker. So yeah, no, he's not going to beat the streak. I don't think that he will, so yeah. Definitely Undertaker for that one. And then, I'm hoping that this is the last match. I don't think I've missed any out. We've got The Miz versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. Now, I really, 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 really want The Miz to win this one, so I'm going to go for The Miz. Even though, you know, Cena's probably going to win it because, you know, he's super John Cena and he, like, wins, like, everything. But I think it would be really, really good for Miz to keep the title and beat Cena at WrestleMania. That would do, like, so much for him. But I really don't know what The Rock is actually going to do in this match, like, who he's actually going to help. Because if he could somehow, like, turn Cena heel, that would be epic. But it's not going to happen. Like we've just discussed before in, like, previous, like, my Elimination Chamber review matches and stuff like that. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I'm going to go for The Miz, but I'm really looking forward to see what The Rock actually does in this one. If he could take out Cena, that would be amazing, but I don't know if it's going to happen like that. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to this show. It should be really good. So, yeah. So, guys, if you want to comment on, like, my predictions, you're probably going to say you failed, they're all wrong, because, you know, they always are. But, you know, we'll see tomorrow. But, yeah, I'm going to try, like, if I actually, well, obviously I've got work tomorrow, like, so I'm staying up obviously till 4 to watch this, and I've got work at 12 o'clock. But if I've got time in the morning, if I don't, like, oversleep, I'll try and put up a video of some description. It won't be my proper Wrestlemania review, because obviously I'm just not going to have time to do that. Probably won't have time to do it tomorrow, so it probably won't be until Tuesday or Wednesday, unfortunately, that I, like, actually get to do my proper review. But, like, if tonight, if I don't look like a complete wreck at, like, 4 in the morning, I might do, like, some kind of, like, afterthought, like, do, like, a video, like, after each match, and just say, like, my first thought of the match, like, whether I thought it was good, bad, and just a little bit about what happened. So if I do have time tomorrow, I'll try and put that up. But if not, my proper review will either be up on Tuesday evening or Wednesday, like my Raw review usually is. But yeah, so no, that was my prediction video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your comments and stuff. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy WrestleMania, and hopefully it's a really good show. So yeah, that is that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! So I thought I'd better check on WWE.com to make sure I hadn't missed any matches, and I can't believe I forgot Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. I am an idiot. I mean, I've gone on about this match, like, in all of my reviews, like, oh, I can't wait to see this match, I can't wait to see Michael Cole get beaten, and then I go and forget to put it on my prediction video. I'm a fool. But yeah, as you guys know, I'm going to predict Jerry Lawler, because Michael Cole just needs to be destroyed completely, because he's annoying. So there we go, now I can finish this video. I can't believe I forgot that. Such an idiot. But on a side note, it's now 5 hours to WrestleMania. Can't wait. So yeah, now I really am going. Bye!